Oh, everybody know who I want next. I want Terrence Crawford next.
You're gonna make that happen?
Huh?
You're gonna make that happen?
Oh, definitely. That's the fight that I want. That's the fight everybody else want. Like I said, I'm gonna get these straps that I'm gonna go over there and take his shit too.
All right. Errol, congratulations. Terrific fight this evening.
Thank you, man. Now, strap season, y'all know what time it is, baby. Terrence, I'm coming for that motherfucking belt.
All right.
I'm not catching fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean when they come for the board. Keep it smooth like a dawn, making moves in the dark. Cause I learned how to swim in the pool full of sharks. Now they coaches, cause they can't read all his motions. How the kid never switched codes, but he codes with focus. Staring down your team with a frozen, ice cold look that could end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like the top dog. Keep on running game and the gang will accost y'all. I be calling plays from a plane while I'm off court. But we ain't the same, you a lame, I'm a mob star. Actually, I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athletes. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. With my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pour strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode. I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God vibe, I'm the kingpin. They know I'm a dog and a beast, man. Yeah, I keep the peace with a piece, man. I ain't got no time for appeasement. Why would I respond to a pawn? I'm the... Hold up.
If I let my dogs off the leash, then you might want to get out of Dodge by the evening. Honestly, think it's not the blood in the beat, and they don't leave anything behind at the evening.
I can see you soft, ever thought about retreating. If you never have, then they'll give you a reason. Better watch your tone, lose your bass when you speaking. Underneath the mask is the wrath of a... When you learn how to smile in their face, then go cutthroat. Then they wanna call you a con when the blood cold. I remember starving while y'all had a truckload. Now I'm with the mob with the call and the gusto. I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athletes. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. With my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pour strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode. I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God vibe. I'm the kingpin.
What it do? What it do? What's going on? What's going on? Man, what is happening in boxing, man? You know what I'm saying? I'm like looking at this Jake Paul bullshit, man, and it's like, what is going on with that dude? I know he's trying to make money, but look what he's doing to Rockman's son. What's going on, Eric R? What's going on, Troy Moore? And what's up, Yolanda? How you doing? What's going on, Macadam One in the building? You know what I'm saying? Courtney Thompson. What's happening? You know what is happening, man? I'm talking about. Okay, then I canceled the damn fight. I never looked at his fights like they were real or anything like that. But to be putting this man through all this, you know, it's a multi-million dollars. This dude he's in to make like a big payday. So, you know what I'm saying? They're putting all these stipulations in the contract to set this man up for failure. So they're giving him like 45 minutes, you know what I'm saying, to make these decisions. And I'm just like, man, that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You're a YouTuber, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like this dude is a real fighter. So his whole reputation as a boxer, as a real boxer, is on the line. So he's supposed to just sacrifice his reputation and integrity, you know what I'm saying, to you getting them on short week notice, you know what I'm saying, and then you're putting all these stipulations in there to ensure that you win, and then you're gonna come out and you're gonna tarnish the man name when you cancel the fight when things don't go your way. And I'm just like, this dude here, man, Jake Paul is full of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? He think he like Canelo or some goddamn body or something, man. It's like, go on with that bullshit, man. That man, he's trying to fight you. He's trying to make the deal And you know what I'm saying, you know that man is thirsty, you know what I'm saying, to feed his family. So you trying to put a gun to his head by yanking the deal back and forth on this guy. I just thought that was bullshit. I came across what's going on, who's real, what's going on, Chopper. And I just thought that was like bullshit, man. I was like, this dude is playing. This money could change this man's life, and you know that, and you just fucking around and messing with this man's head, giving him all these little last minute stipulations, and that's how he's doing it. Pulling the damn Canelo, what I'm saying, on this guy. You know what I'm saying? Right. Not to mention time. This dude got, what I'm saying, 3 days to make different weights and shit. Come on, bro. It's like that's bullshit, bro. We already know that, what I'm saying, Jake Paul ain't no real goddamn boxer. It's just entertainment, bro. So why you pulling all these stipulations so he don't knock your ass out? You know what I'm saying? You trying to like really weaken. You want this man to come in with one arm tied behind his back and blindfolded? Is that going to be part of the stipulation? You know what I'm saying? Is he going to have to have a broke leg when he comes to the fight? It's like these dudes, this optical illusion shit they try to put up there, like, Jake Paul is some kind of, what I'm saying, like he's some kind of real fighter. No, it's just entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And dare I say it, you know what I'm saying? That's how powerful they need a hero. You know what I'm saying? They need a white hero. You know what I'm saying? They need a white hero, even if he's phony. You know what I'm saying? Like a Triple G, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who ain't really fighting nobody, but look like he's dominant because he's white. You know what I'm saying? And that's why this dude is gonna do a damn million pay-per-views, because they need that kind of what I'm saying, imagery. Imagery is very important, folks. You know what I'm saying? For their community, to be dominant. And that's a very important thing. That's why Tyson Fury, defeating Deontay Wilder was so important. You know what I'm saying? It's the imagery, you know what I'm saying, that they're dominant. And so, even a fake fighter like Jake Paul, you know what I'm saying? That's why he's doing a million views, you know what I'm saying? Because he's slaying all these damn black, what I'm saying, athletes, you know what I'm saying? And he's beating them down, knocking them out, so even though they know the shit is fake, what I'm saying, it's something that they believe in. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Well, think about it though, Macadon one. You know what I'm saying? People sell out all the time. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but nowadays the black community is kind of in shambles. So everybody's going for what they know. They're going for the capitalism. They're going to change their family lives. Everything is so materialistic. So now, the younger folks, they're coming up. We're away from the civil rights era, and the old heads, you know what I'm saying, they too scared to speak up. You know what I'm saying? Because they get shamed and they get canceled by the younger guys, by the younger people. They're not trying to hear none of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? None of that Martin Luther King type shit. You know what I'm saying? They going for their money. Get your money. Shut up, OG. If you ain't got no money, what you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So there's a disconnect, and there's no pride there. So, everybody's kind of doing what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? So these young guys, you know what I'm saying, they out here trying to make a way and trying to make a living, you know what I'm saying, and they're taking advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? They know this guy want to get paid. His family, they didn't leave no damn spots for the fight for his family. I'm just like, man, that the whole entire thing just stinks. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't give him no kind of perks. Now, that's just totally disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And if he would have went out there and just knocked Jake Paul ass out, that would have been beautiful. Would have been beautiful. And in some kind of way, he must have known that this guy was going to come in there in some real kind of shape. And he said, "Hell no, I got to get the hell up out of this here. This dude going to embarrass me." You know what I'm saying? Because that dude was coming in there for real, for real. I thought he was going in there to lay down. Either way, the man would have got paid. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to give them everything that they wanted. Everything. He said he agreed to everything. He didn't buck on nothing. And it still wasn't enough. See, they need a 98, you know what I'm saying, 0.9% chance that this man is gonna win, because his whole persona is winning, right? Beating these dudes, you know what I'm saying? It's just a perception, right? So even though everybody know there's some WWE shit, you know what I'm saying? Even Clarissa Shields called them out a while back and said, "Won't you fight somebody in your weight class, a real fighter?" So it kind of make me upset when I hear boxing heads try to compare, Jake Paul to, what I'm saying, other boxers that go through up the ranks. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know any, he's fighting these old retired dudes that's been out the ring. He's calling them back into a fight. Even fighters UFC fighters are not used to going 12, 8 rounds. They rounds are like 3, 4, or whatever. They don't go. What's going on, TZ Frank? Um, they're used to going shorter rounds. So, you go in there with a boxer who got all that win, he gonna knock you out because he's gonna outlast you, in a boxing match. So, he's looking for advantages just to make money. And you got to look at Jake Paul like this shit is like events. That's all it is. They just events. That they're not real fights. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just hate it for my brother, that, he was looking forward to that money. But they asked him the question. They say, hey man, with all this shit, would you still fight this guy? Would you still do business with Jake Paul? And the dude said, well, I just want to beat his ass, basically. He said, I just want to go in there and beat his ass. And I could respect that, but I mean, I know it's more to it. I know it's about the money, but he's saying like, he want to go in there and beat the dude, And I'm just like, bro, you need to leave that alone, bro, because I want him to get paid, but don't let this dude just because he's giving you opportunity to treat you any kind of way, you and your family, and jerking your chain, you never want somebody to jerk your chain like that, just because there's an opportunity, and we got too many people, willing to do that for money, so you got to have some pride, he's probably going to become, a pretty good boxer, he's probably going to make money in his career, he's going to have some success, but do it the right way, and don't sell out to this dude, this YouTuber, but we'll see what happens. And then we got your boy, Chris Colbert, and you got Gary Russell, getting into a little mouth game, and Gary Russell told him, he'll slap, like, I think he said, slap a nigga out or something like that. And Chris Colbert, said that ain't gonna happen. Said that's not gonna happen. Like, come on, bro. Gary will slap. If he slapped Terrence Crawford, he'll damn sure slap Chris Colbert ass. If he slapped Terrence Crawford, and Terrence Crawford damn sure is a better fighter than Chris Colbert. And Chris Colbert just took a L the way Hector Garcia whipped his ass. And I know Gary ain't as big as Hector Garcia, and Chris looked like he was a lot bigger, but shit, Gary, them Russell boys, they rough, man. They out of Baltimore, and Baltimore don't be bullshitting, bro. Mm. I mean, I know I've seen the Wild about goddamn 2,000 times. Them boys ain't got no sense down there in Baltimore. Them boys fight down there. Let me see. Eric says Jake need to stop. Say he built his platform up, retire and go the promotional way. Let me see. And go the promotional way. It say what he's doing is old news. I know. And Tromore says, I know I can't speak on another man's money, but I hope he stands for something. Yeah, what I'm saying? And we need to get out this perception. We're not speaking on people money. What I'm saying? Like, when your shit is out there in public, what I'm saying? Nobody's thinking about your pockets. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, not until they put these numbers out here. When they put these numbers out here, they put them out there so, people going to think about it. You know what I'm saying? I never think about a fighter's purse until they put it out there. Who's making what. You know what I'm saying? I never know. I never care about that. As boxing fans, we just want to see the motherfucker fight. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I mean, this all this pocket chasing and all that stuff. No, they put the numbers out there. When they tell you it's going to be a 60-40 split, or they tell you it's going to be a 55-45 split, then all of a sudden that mess with your imagination. You like, God damn, okay, well shit, what I'm saying? He getting that, they getting that. That's not pocket watching, what I'm saying? That's just, we watch the sport, and what I'm saying, it's kind of interesting to see. We look at all aspects of it, what I'm saying? And that's just a part of it, the business part of it. And because of social media, we starting to like find out a lot of shit about the business of boxing. You know what I'm saying? And it's, not nobody's no expert, what I'm saying? Some are better than others, but what I'm saying, the shit is out there, shit, you're gonna come across it, what I'm saying? And that's what it is. So they had this thing too. Well, Ellie Setback, you know what I'm saying, did an interview, and you know what I'm saying, I don't know what's up with that Crawford team, bro. They super sensitive, bro. You know, just like when he did that interview with Max Kellerman, and Max Kellerman, you know what I'm saying, was saying, I forgot what Max said. He said something about, it wasn't even a hating type comment, but Terrence Crawford was calling him a hater. And Max Kellerman was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? He's like, that's nothing to like really, you know what I'm saying, get upset over. I think he was saying something about is he the best switch hitter or something like that in history. And he asked Max Kellerman what his opinion. Do you think he was the best switch hitter in history? And that Max was like, whoa, I got to think about that. You know what I'm saying? Even though Teddy Atlas, you know, make it seem like Terrence Crawford is the best goddamn switch hitter of all time. And you know, Max is like, shit, we got to think about everybody in history. You know what I'm saying? We can't just put you over everybody in history. And Terrence Crawford like, you're a hater. You know what I'm saying? You're a hater. Come on, bro. Come on now. Yeah, that's too sensitive, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he was looking dead at him with the Charles Manson lamps and shit. And Kellerman was like, damn, this dude, something wrong with this guy. And so with Ellie Setback, you know what I'm saying, anytime, you know, somebody say something good about EJ, you know what I'm saying, you're a hater. You're on EJ side now. You know what I'm saying? So boxing isn't about competition no more. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a fan of either or boxer. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to choose a side on the Crawford camp. So they looking at they dissing Elliott Setback, you know what I'm saying, like he a damn EJ Dick Rider or something. And so it's just crazy, man, that the climate that they create, but yet, you know, they create all the animosity, they create all this toxic energy, yet they push it back on everybody else. They project it on everybody else. It's like, bro, we looking right at your camp, bro. Y'all tripping. You know what I'm saying? It's like anytime somebody got something good to say about EJ, y'all lose your goddamn mind. All of a sudden you wear EJ draws. And who talks like that but Bomac and they camp? You know what I'm saying? That shit is like the most ghetto shit ever. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers probably be eating pork skins and shit at the training over in training. This is what's up, Yolanda? She says, do you know how much Hassan Rahman was going to get paid to fight Jake Paul? No, I don't. You know, as a matter of fact, I just started looking at it. I was looking at an interview that just ended with him, and I didn't like really, I just caught the tail end of it. But, you know, Jake Paul fights usually yield pretty good money. And, you know, saying for him to be a YouTuber and now a promoter, I mean, he's doing pretty good. It's just that for some reason, when like Oscar De La Hoya, when he was a fighter, he was good. When Floyd Mayweather, when he was a fighter, he was good. When they became promoters, they became greedy. You know what I'm saying? It's something about becoming a promoter that make these dudes greedy as hell. You know what I'm saying? They just change all of a sudden. And you know, look like doing business, they get greedy. They want to take all the money that they can from you and leave you, you know, as little as possible. So I really don't know how much he was getting paid, but I'm pretty sure it was going to be, you know, saying some pretty good money because, you know, look like everybody else who fought Jake Paul walked away with a pretty good little amount. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just crazy, man. You know, I mean, I just started diving. I hate that dude fights. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like watching his fights. You know what I'm saying? Even when he fought Floyd, you know what I'm saying? It was just, you know, it's a spectacle. It's a what you call it? It's a you know, it's a fake boxing match. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really get nothing out of watching them. You know, for me, it's got to be real boxing. And you know, I ain't mad at him or nothing, but I just thought that, you know, the way he's doing business right now is just kind of trash, bro. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was doing good because women's sports, he got um well, I forgot the woman who fought under his card, but she got paid the most, I think 1 million or something like that. So he did good, you know what I'm saying, in that aspect. But shit, he's doing other people dirty, and that ain't good. And then he's trying to keep this man from fighting in the goddamn in boxing. He's trying to ruin his reputation, you know what I'm saying, using, you know what I'm saying, his platform. You know, he's going on YouTube talking shit about this dude, you know what I'm saying, Rockman. And thank you for that 99 cent super sticker, Yolanda. I appreciate that. And Macadon one, he says Robert been going off on Twitter. I bet he has. I bet he has. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Yoda Wise? Crush, what's going on, bro? Mm. Oh, okay, Sereno, yeah. Sereno, yeah, she got paid. You know what I'm saying? That was good, you know what I'm saying? Because he helped women's boxing, you know what I'm saying? And so he's doing some good things, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to himself, you know what I'm saying, he's trying to make sure he make the strategic moves and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about, who's real, you know what I'm saying? He says, iPhone 13 Max. He said, drop the string link, bro. Oh, okay. That's some of these trolls and shit with the bullshit. Okay. Uh, what's going on? He said Bud Camp and his fans weak hearted as fuck. He said a link at the top of the chat, fam. I don't know who that is. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of trolls. You know what I'm saying? Trying to mess up my channel and everything. So you come on, who's real? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can come on, but I don't know these dudes. You know what I'm saying? For he ain't even got no damn picture. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to go around and mess with the channels and stuff that that like EJ Camp. And EJ, he been cool. You know what I'm saying? He just came out with that tweet on Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful, man. These dudes, you know what I'm saying, they kind of psychotic out here, bro. They're kind of sensitive, you know what I'm saying? You might be from the Bud Camp, you know what I'm saying, going around here trying to put shit on put spam on people's shit. But yeah, so he tweeted out, you know what I'm saying, telling Danny them, to stop the cap, man, you know what I'm saying, about putting out that he got anxiety, had anxiety during the Errol Spence Jr. fight. And you know what I'm saying, that, it was a dark time for him during the pandemic. But why would you go try to fight EJ then? Why didn't you postpone the fight, Danny? You know what I'm saying? No, everybody would have understood. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have looked like a punk because it's EJ. And then EJ, he was coming off a car accident at the time. So y'all, that would have gave you both even more time to get in better shape for each other. But you went through with the fight anyway because you're greedy, because you wanted the money. If you knew you had anxiety, that wasn't a good time to fight. Then why would you go for the fight in the first place? So that's my question to the Garcia camp. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to. You don't. Nobody forced you to fight him. Troy Moore said if Rodman is right, he could make it a grudge match, call him a duck, and really get paid later. He said he was willing to go through, but with all this shit being said, out now, who knows? Now this could be some kind of publicity thing. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? People go. We've seen fake videos of people arguing and all these skits, and you remember the skit with the lady with the McDonald's and stuff, and what I'm saying, trying to get the dude to pay for the rest of the kids. All that shit fake. You know what I'm saying? So people are going. They what I'm saying, they staging a lot of stuff just to build up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of drama and a lot of interest in these fights. So, you got to be skeptical of everything. You know what I'm saying? People are willing to, what I'm saying, do anything for clout, anything to bring attention, what I'm saying, to the fight. And this could be one of those stage things where, what I'm saying, they just trying to build up the fight. You never know. You know what I'm saying? So, they will go to this extreme nowadays. Social media is crazy, man. So you don't know what the hell you're looking at. Film study says Errol made Danny take mental health issue serious. He said this is a Errol comeback from 2 car wrecks. Right. So Danny, that fight must have really, really affected him deeply. Just like the Keith Thurman fight, you know what I'm saying? Because he's calling out Keith Thurman, right? So he's been calling out Keith Thurman for a long time to get that fight back. And he said he want to get in there with Earl Spence Jr. again. Well, Danny, you know what I'm saying? You look the same. I mean, I watched the fight and I watched it a lot of times, and I didn't see, I just couldn't see where, you know what I'm saying, where he seemed like he was affected, or he looked like the same Danny Garcia that fought Keith Thurman. He looked like the same Danny Garcia that fought Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? Now he fought Jose Benavidez differently, but that's because he had quicker feet. he was a better class of fighter, and you know what I'm saying, he is a world class fighter, and Jose Benavidez is not, which is why Terrence Crawford get a lot of criticism. You know what I'm saying? Even though I do think Jose Benavidez was a better fighter when Crawford fought him because he was undefeated and he was in shape and he was closer to the weight that he fights at. But you know what I'm saying? But you could see that his pedigree isn't all that. You know what I'm saying? Because Danny Garcia went in there and he won essentially almost every round except for maybe the first round. You know, and he was able to box. He was able to play with him. He styled on Jose Benavidez, and then Terrence Crawford he tweeted talking about you know what I'm saying, I'm glad to see Jose Benavidez got all of a sudden he got two legs. I'm like, bro, come on now, y'all seen that man? He couldn't cut off the ring on Danny. Danny. If Danny Garcia can box circles around you, you know what I'm saying, you can't move, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because Danny is slow. You know what I'm saying? We all know that. You know what I'm saying? Danny ain't no quick foot fighter. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? So, that man, and plus, he was still on that one leg. He still was trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to get around the ring, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't moving that well. So he don't have the mobility. So, Terrence Crawford, you know what I'm saying, he still, got a little bullshit and he talking a little bit better. He wished Danny Garcia, what I'm saying, he congratulated him, what I'm saying, but he always putting his own little passive aggressive bullshit in there. You know what I'm saying? Macadon won. He says, I want EJ Wilder to grab the quote. You know what I'm saying? He said, Bum Gardner to uplift women boxing. Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? They do support her. You know what I'm saying? Especially EJ and Deontay Wilder, you know what I'm saying? They close. You know what I'm saying? They're all close behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, hopefully, what I'm saying, the GOAT, what I'm saying, be able to come out this year, what I'm saying, and turn the corner on that, but they want to see her lose so damn bad, what I'm saying? They behind, what I'm saying, old girl, what I'm saying, she, the white girl, what was her name? Katie Taylor and shit, what I'm saying? She is the heir apparent. You know what I'm saying? They want her to be the face of boxing and not the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how that works, though. Y'all know what time it is. So TikTok people thirsty. Say, yeah, man. Yeah, they put on any kind of shit. Everybody trying to create skits and shit, fake skits and fake scenarios and stuff, and make a living at it. You know, Film study says then it took a 2-year hiatus as if he had a car wreck. Well, I mean, I'm not denying that the man might have had some, anxiety or whatever, and that shit is serious. You know what I'm saying? That anxiety is very serious, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But you don't take fights, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you're not feeling right, if you're not thinking right, boxing is nothing to play with, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can go out there and lose your life. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're fighting somebody like Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence Jr. You know what I'm saying? You can go out there and get your head split, shorty. You know what I'm saying? You go out there and get your head busted. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't in the right mind, you got to go out there and be able to concentrate and focus so you don't get beat up. You know what I'm saying? And you signed the contract, bro. You know how you was feeling, and the opportunity was still, you could have, EJ would have stepped back for Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? They had to postpone the fight anyway because of the accident. You know what I'm saying? But they thought that was their chance. You know what I'm saying? They thought that was their chance to beat EJ. You know what I'm saying? And instead of trying to fight a champion at his best, these fighters are looking for advantages, and that's what I hate about this era of boxing. It's a bunch of cowardly shit, and I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? You want to fight, you want to make sure you fight somebody at their best. You don't want to fight them when they coming off a car accident. You don't want to fight them when they having mental issues. You don't want no excuses, you know what I'm saying, when you go in there because you're going to give it all you got. You never know if you have to dig deep and pull it out if you get knocked down or if you get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? You may have to come off the canvas and handle your business. You know what I'm saying? So to have somebody to come back after you done whip their ass for 12 rounds and say, oh man, you know what I'm saying? my mind wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? And they making all these excuses. It's just kind of shitty, man. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't think Danny Garcia and his dad was like that. I mean, he even alluded to saying that something was he even alluded to saying something was wrong when he fought um Keith Thurman. And I said, man, damn, they trying to tarnish the whole goddamn resume. You know what I'm saying? It's like what they gonna say? You know what I'm saying? His mind wasn't right when Lucas Matisse knocked the damn mouthpiece out of his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Even though he beat the shit out of Lucas Matisse, but he can't go back down his resume and make excuses like that. You know what I'm saying? So Eric R says, look like Danny added wrinkles he learned from Errol. Yeah. Every time I fight, and see that's why boxing is so exciting, y'all. That's why boxing is, if you watch boxing like we do, you know what I'm saying? When a fighter fights somebody, they pick up stuff. You know what I'm saying? When you inspiring, when you fight different sparring partners or you fight somebody really good, you pick up things. You know what I'm saying? And Danny obviously been working on movement. He's been working on his lateral movement because he knew he was moving up to 154 where them boys can hit. You know what I'm saying? Don't look for Danny Garcia to be fighting Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison already told you during the damn fight that these dudes are 147 pounders, pretending to be 154 pounders. You know what I'm saying? And you already know what Tony Harrison, with that kind of offense he got and his boxing IQ, what he would do to Danny. So it was comical, you know what I'm saying? Because Tony Harrison, he's over there salivating, looking at these dudes, you know what I'm saying, in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yes, I am. I am not Macadon one. You know what I'm saying? I'll put it up, you know what I'm saying? I'll put it up so everybody can get it. Um, I had to change up some things because I got some super trolls on my neck. You know what I'm saying? So, I had to switch up some things because I didn't really get a lot of attention, you know what I'm saying, until all of a sudden I hit 3,000 subs. Then all of a sudden, people start coming at me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the hell is this shit? You know what I'm saying? You're like, come on now. I was like, y'all need to get it together out there. You know what I'm saying? Keep your emotions, you know what I'm saying? Keep it inside. And Eric R says, he said, I don't like all this poor me after the shit. Yeah. He's embarrassed. He's embarrassed from being Errol's tune up and losing. It happens. You learn keep it moving. And that's what I'm talking about. It used to be a time when boxing, when you lose, it wasn't a big deal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you lose the mother, that nigga was better than me. He was better than me, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you come back and you challenge him and you try to handle your business. When Floyd Mayweather fought Castillo, when Mayweather fought Castillo, his shoulder was messed up in the first fight. You know what I'm saying? So the fight was close and controversial. What did Floyd do? He said, hey man, you know what I'm saying? They saying that, what I'm saying, you won, so we'll run it back. You run it back. These fighters today, you know what I'm saying, if they get by with that L, like Canelo, you know what I'm saying? He get by with that L, he don't care how it look. If you was a tough fight, you know what I'm saying? Hey, he ain't for the comeback. He ain't coming back that way. You know what I'm saying? He is not coming back that way to get that victory. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Yeah, I'm on IG." And let me see. Eric R says, he said, "Stop using." Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? With that crazy shit. What's going on, Greeks with Fire? What's going on? And yeah, talking about he had mental issues and stuff. Then he come back and decimate the man. You know what I'm saying? But he wanted that man to get a little bit older, a little bit more tender, you know what I'm saying? Lose a little bit more motivation to fight, and here they come. Just like Keith Thurman calling out your boy at 154. Uh uh what his name? Elandis Laurie. You know what I'm saying? Now that dude is old as shit. You know what I'm saying? So why you calling him out? Why not call out Tony Harrison? Why not call out somebody who's relevant? Call out Eric Lubin. That would be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Call out you guys, you know what I'm saying? Them dudes, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, they got names. You need to fight other names. You don't need to fight people who on the way out, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I know and Ennis Laura Larry, I mean, I think that's how you say his name, Ennis Laura Larry. He got Laura, he got a belt, some belt up there, and Keith Thurman wants to fight him. But I mean, if you get that belt, all you're gonna do is try to fight other prospects and shit because you're not gonna fight no damn Jamel. Jamel would beat the shit out of Keith Thurman. He would literally beat the shit out of Keith Thurman. It would be a short fight. He would hit him in the goddamn ribs, and the fight would be over. You know, he gonna cough up that damn mouthpiece, and the fight would be he'd make him swallow that shit. You know what I'm saying? At 154, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman is done, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a Keith Thurman hater, but when he held up the vision for those many years, bro, I was pissed. And he kept running from EJ, man. I was like, man, that would have been fight of the year. That would have been fight of the year. You know, 2017, 2018, Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? That would have been fight of the year, bro. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga here, you know what I'm saying, he started running with the belt, trying to, make excuses. I was like, whatever happened to better not duck me, son? You know what I'm saying? I want that Keith Thurman back. But he's going, y'all. So as film study said, Errol was on his hammerhead shit when he fought Danny. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? And what's so important about that Macadon one is that my man wasn't 100%. That shows you what kind of mentality EJ comes into the ring with. He ain't making no excuses, bro. You know what I'm saying? He told you after the fight he felt pain inside his body. He was still recuperating from the accident, and everybody was hoping, you know what I'm saying, that they was hoping that Danny would beat EJ. They hoping that EJ wasn't the same, and he wasn't the same. That's the most craziest part. And he was just recuperating, and he used Danny as a tune-up to get himself together, and that's amazing. That's amazing. This man couldn't even walk up a flight of stairs without his hips hurting. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all understand? You know what I'm saying? What this man had to go through to get back on a world class level through sheer will power to get yourself back together again and to prove your haters wrong. You know what I'm saying? Even Terrence Crawford, you know what I'm saying, went to that fight just to see EJ get jacked up. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to see Errol Spence Jr. get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't. You know what I'm saying? He went, you know what I'm saying? That's why he didn't go to the Ugas fight, because he knew EJ was back on his shit. You know what I'm saying? He was back on his shit, and he didn't want to be there when he knocked out Ugas, and everybody be chanting EJ name, and then everybody, be all the reporters be in his damn face, being like, "Hey man, what's up?" You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna go to the ring? What's up? What you think about this? What you think about that? Nah, he stayed away from that. Says Michael Don one says Tony would beat Danny. Yeah, you already know. You already know. You seen him over there slobbing on himself. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Get them in the ring. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shit. Tony will fight both of their ass on the same night. You know what I'm saying? I just the kind of dude he is. That dude is really, really good. His boxing skills. The only problem with Tony Harrison, and we all know, is his stamina. You know, if you can outlast and if you can outlast Tony, you know what I'm saying, and you got some good power like Jamel, you'll beat him every time. He give out every time. He got a good game face. You know what I'm saying? But at the end, if you know what you know, you'll beat Tony Harrison. But these dudes don't have enough skills to even hang in there with them. Tony got superb boxing skills. You know what I'm saying? Film study says Danny learned a lot from Errol. Dude was going to the, but yeah, yeah, yeah. You saw the slickness and Danny's style, man. I mean, he was moving laterally. He was doing the 1-2. You know what I'm saying? He was doing different punch variations, and Danny, he got the no look left hook. But his punch variations was impeccable last night, and I was just like, I'm like, man, who is this dude? You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was changing the range. He was changing levels, and I was like, damn, like what the, Now I know he got an amateur pedigree. See, sometimes these fighters, they got to dip back into what they used to do. You know what I'm saying? Before they, cemented they pro style that was successful. And he just looked like he went back to the drawing board and pulled out some shit that he used to do. You know what I'm saying? In the amateurs, you know what I'm saying? Danny is a damn good boxer. You know what I'm saying? But his arms are too short. I don't know if y'all noticed that a lot of the punches was missing, and a lot of the punches that he did, hit Jose Benavidez, and they barely touched him. You know what I'm saying? Because his arms are so short. You know what I'm saying? But Danny, what I'm saying, he's got a good control, a good sense of range, and he got speed. He had the speed over Benavidez, and plus Jose Benavidez couldn't move. He's not as mobile. So, every time Danny came in the range, Jose Benavidez tried to take advantage of it. He was missing a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because Danny, he knew where Benavidez was coming, and he would just circle it. He would just jump up out of the pocket. And then, he'll come pop right back in, you know what I'm saying, and hit him with little pity pat punches. Sometimes you hit him with a hard one in the gut, and step back out. So he was the superior boxer that night, and he looked fantastic. But now if he goes anywhere near some of the top echelon, shit, he gonna be jacked up. You know what I'm saying? He's just gonna be jacked up. Uh-huh. What's going on? Eric Gar says Laura can mess around and set Keith back while he's playing. Yeah, because Laura got to sit down on his punches now. See, Laura got power, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the last thing to leave an old fighter like Laura is that power, bro. And what I'm saying, he's already a pretty got a high boxing IQ, and Keith Thurman got a weak, disposition as far as his body. And Laura could get his ass up out of there for sure, because they're definitely A class fighters. Even though he's getting older, that don't mean that mother can't still crack. You know what I'm saying? You saw that fight with her Swift and stuff, man. That was an excellent goddamn fight. And Laura ain't no punk. You know what I'm saying? Now that he have to sit down on his punches, he will go blow for blow, and he will crack with you. You know what I'm saying? And if he crack with Keith Thurman, ain't no telling who gonna win that. I mean, he's supposed to have beat up Keith. He's supposed to have beat up Manny Pacquiao, right? And he was 40, right? And y'all seen what the hell Manny Pacquiao did? You know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao was able to damn near get him up out of there, hit him to the damn belly, and that motherfucker start coughing up his mouthpiece again. You know what I'm saying? So, what I'm saying? I don't know if he want that 154 action. Them boys different up there. You know what I'm saying? An old dude at 154 ain't an old dude at 147. You know what I'm saying? And then Laura might be just looking at him like, man, are you serious? You really want to try me up here? Come on. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bring your ass on up here. That'll be a good fight, though. Three from says Spence gonna bring some heat at 154. You know what I'm saying? You already know. So, I mean, I don't really, they keep talking about the low budget that the PBC, and remember when Tim Smith said that, what I'm saying, the money really ain't there, what I'm saying, for both of these fighters. But what I'm saying, this fight is so big, there's many different ways to make it. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people, a lot of rich billionaires, a lot of wealthy people interested in seeing this fight happen. So, what I'm saying, when you look at it and think outside the box, what I'm saying, this fight can be made. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence Jr. got a lot of friends. What I'm saying, everybody, this is one of the biggest fights in 40 years. So, what I'm saying, I believe it's going to get made. It's just that these fighters want certain amount of money, certain amount of guaranteed money. And I know Terrence Crawford do, because this is his last damn fight. And he ain't gonna be able to see the damn money, so because EJ gonna knock his eyes out and shit. Um, Eric R says he said Mel would smoke Keith or Danny. He says Porter would put a battery in these guys' back and retire and retire. Yeah, yeah, I mean, Mel right now, man, he fighting on all cylinders. All his skills are coming together, man. The fuck with Mel right now, for Tim Zoo, this is the worst time for Tim Zoo to be challenging Jamel. Jamel is on top of his shit right now. Maybe a year ago, when what I'm saying, he really wasn't fired up, but now he's seeing EJ firing on all. See, these two guys, they spar each other. What I'm saying, they close. What I'm saying, they sparring partners, champion on champion, and iron sharpen iron, right? So, what I'm saying, they also competitive. What I'm saying, and one thing about Derek James sparring sessions, they spar like they fight in the ring. You see what I'm saying? That's why they get injured sometimes. They say Jamel comes in when he fight EJ, he wears a body shield. You know what I'm saying? So for when they sparring, because they go in full force, and that's what make these guys good. That's why Frank Martin is so good. You know what I'm saying? Because on fight night, so if you've been sparring like you fighting and sparring, then you get on fight night, the fight is easy. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have all the nerve. That's why EJ looks so damn calm when he comes to the ring. He looks calm as shit. He don't never look nervous. You know what I'm saying? That's because he's been fighting and sparring. You know what I'm saying? And once you constantly do something, you know what I'm saying, you constantly getting that adrenaline going, shit. Once you get to the fight, you like, shit, I'm gonna beat this dude. You know what I'm saying? Just like he did Danny. You know what I'm saying? That dude is a workhorse. He said Keith Poo is done, yeah. Said Keith Poo done to me now. Yeah, me too, bro. You know what I'm saying? I keep, he'll sell you now. You know what I'm saying? He'll sell you. He got that mouthpiece now. That nigga, he got that pony. He had that ponytail. That nigga a pimp. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Charles? You know what I'm saying? Let me drop the link for Charles if you want to come up. Yeah, man. He's a pimp now. He got that pimp mouthpiece, you know what I'm saying? Once you start hearing Keith Thurman, you start getting a little, you know what I'm saying? You start getting a little, you start getting a little excited, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause Keith talk that shit now, Oh, ain't no fight without Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? He start talking about himself in the third person and shit like that. You like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? You like, man, Keith can talk that noise, bro. You know what I'm saying? He can do that, man. That dude, he know he can sell a fight. Film study. He stopped going to them damn PBC events too, cause he didn't want to see EJ and shit. You know what I'm saying? EJ be giving him them damn bully eyes. He don't want to go to them damn events no more. Every time you see him, he overweight now. Is that film study say when he fights Bud, he's gonna be on Megalodon, Megalodon, shit fam. Megalodon shit fam. I said when he's gonna be on Megalodon shit fam. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yes sir. He gonna be on that. He gonna be like a Super Saiyan, man. I think that's why he's training like this, man. Hopefully he ain't training for nothing, bro. And if this fight don't happen, I still don't think he'll fight Keith Thurman. I think he'll fight maybe so he might go on up to 154 and try to get a fight up there. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see him fight Boots, give Boots a shot. But I don't know how viable that is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how viable that is for him to fight Boots. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a damn good fight. You know what I'm saying? If he don't fight Terrence Crawford, and I would love to see EJ fight Boots. He said, "Yep, short arms. Yeah, he's too little, bro, for 154. Definitely." Charles Young says, Danny saved Keith Thurman last night. So Keith is irrelevant. Yeah. Yeah, but they always bring up his name though. You know what I'm saying? Keith right now, I think right now at the 147 division, the 154 division, Keith, everybody know he's food. He's got a name and they think he's easy to beat. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman is that dude that's kind of turning into a journeyman right now. And he's already admitted that he's not hungry. Is a reason why he don't want to fight Boots, saying that Boots is on his first championship. He keep going back to his accolades, like I was unified champion. I was on my second championship. You know what I'm saying? They didn't beat me for the it's almost like you could read the script, so you memorize everything Keith Thurman say because he said so damn much. And it's like, bro, it's like nobody cares, bro, anymore. Nobody cares, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just save it, bro. And he was telling Danny that, I think he responded to Danny, going through all that bullshit he was talking about, you know what I'm saying? But because Danny said he wanted to fight him. But Keith, nobody believes that shit no more, man. Nobody don't want to hear it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just go on to the mountain, you know what I'm saying? Get your flute. You know what I'm saying? Go and get your flute, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Grow your ponytail back. I don't know why the hell he cut it off. 'Cause when he cut it off, I was like, oh shit. Keith done cut the damn ponytail off. You know what I'm saying? This nigga shit about to get real. You know what I'm saying? When he cut the ponytail off, I was like, oh my God. And damn Mario Boros damn near stopped him. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this bullshit here. He should have kept the damn ponytail on. You know what I'm saying? That shit did not help him one bit. Rick Beavers, he says, if Spence fight another 4 or 5 years, he said I could see Spence retiring at 160. And I'm interested in seeing what Spence look like when he moves up because he won't have to drain himself. You know what I'm saying? And another one is Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Because they drain themselves so much, it takes away from their strength. And maybe, what I'm saying, we'll start seeing some, what I'm saying, one punch knockouts up at the heavier divisions. You see what I'm saying? And that way, because when these guys walking around at 170, what I'm saying, maybe 180, shit, what I'm saying, you got to drop 40 pounds, bro. What I'm saying, that drains your strength. What I'm saying, and then you got to maintain it and walk around there for a time. It'll be interesting to see him fight at a more comfortable weight and see what his power look like at 154. Um, what I'm saying, I don't know who would be his first fight. I know a lot of people worried about him fighting Fundora. Um, what I'm saying, but I think he'll beat the shit out of Fundora. You know what I'm saying? Because Fundora, what I'm saying, he will go straight to them little skinny ribs. And Fundora, he can only fight one way. He's not very versatile. He just got a lot of activities fighting one way. You know what I'm saying? Just like they try to put on EJ. They try to say EJ fights one way. I was like, y'all must be blind, bro. Y'all niggas blind out there. What's going on, Professor X? What's going on? I see you out there. Says salute, brother. Pool kind of boxing. We here. We support you 1,000%. That's what's up, bro. I appreciate the love out there. And he says Mel is the Terry Norris 2.0 of 154. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You said a 2 point. Well, I can see what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about how, but see, Terry Norris had that speed, bro. He had them fast ass hands. That nigga was a great athlete, man. He was one of them dudes that, what I'm saying, he could crack, bro. Just like Mel, but he had that hand speed, and he had some real killers. You know what I'm saying? He had to fight some real when he fought Julian Jackson. He was beating the hell out of Julian Jackson, but Julian Jackson just could crack. And caught he was on them ropes for one split second too long, and Julian Jackson cracked his ass, and he was done. One punch, bro. Pow, knocked him out. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of after that he kind of wasn't the same. You know what I'm saying? He kind of wasn't the same. You know what I'm saying? Once you get knocked out like that, man, it does something to these fighters. Michael Don One, he says if EJ trained with Blu-ray, it's over for Bud. It's over for him now. You know what I'm saying? Because EJ is one of them psychotic trainers. You know what I'm saying? Like when he trained, and you know what I'm saying, one of them obsessed athletes. You know what I'm saying, that just will not lose. He trained like crazy. I was just listening to some of the people who watched him train, and he got that same kind of Floyd Mayweather type of mindset when he trains, and sometimes he'll overdo it. You know what I'm saying? And he really wants to win this fight, so he's probably gonna be on the next level, bro. I wish he would go to Blu-ray too. I don't know what the deal is with that. You know what I'm saying? But I would really love it. I told Blu-ray myself that what I'm saying, I wanted EJ to what I'm saying, come to him and stuff. But Blu-ray, he's cool. What I'm saying, he said they still cool and everything. So he'll use them if he need them. You know what I'm saying? He says Drake State Farm Reload. He says Thurman reminds me of Key and Peele. He said when he retires, he can join up with them and do some comedy with the silly ass. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. He do be coming off a little goofy sometimes. You know what I'm saying. What's going on, John? What's that? Strasburg. He says Gatekeeper Keith. Hashtag Gatekeeper Keith. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's what he's turned into. You know what I'm saying? But he got nobody to blame but himself. You know what I'm saying? He had all the room to become a superstar, but he just lost his passion somewhere. He got that. Once you get that money, it's going to make you or break you. And once you get a little taste of millions, and what I'm saying, either you're going to keep training to get better, like Mayweather did, or you're gonna start eating and start getting married and start having kids and start living life. These guys are gym rats, and by the time they get some money, they're ready to live. Rick Beaver says, I would expect Spence versus Ennis to be a slugfest. That it would have to be, because that's the only way you're gonna beat. That's the only way you're gonna beat Ennis. That's the only way you're gonna beat him, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't You know what I'm saying? Because that guy footwork is too good. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to cut off the ring like EJ, and you're gonna have to put, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have to put some body work on him to slow him down because he's gonna be bouncing all over that ring trying to pot shot you, trying to outwork you, and trying to make you miss and make you pay. And he got power, so he could break you down, man. He could break you down. But I could see EJ, you know, with his work rate, that's maybe the only person I see who could probably handle boots. You know what I'm saying? And 32, that's a good age, you know what I'm saying, for EJ to engage boots. Not, you know, say not waiting another year because that kid is young. I think what is he like 24, 24, 23. So he still got lightning fast reflexes. Everything is kicking on all cylinders. He's thinking 5 moves ahead and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I was 22, goddamn it, shit, I'm dunking and goddamn it, I'm taking off from the free throw line and everything. So, you know, and you know, he got that edge, man. He got that advantage. He says, Eric Ross says Danny called out Keith. He says so he can try to create a 154 bubble. He says where he only fights 147 guys at 154. That's weak. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's like all these this era of boxing, you know, they're not calling out the best. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to make money. You know, boxing is a business to them, and it is a business to a certain extent, but they're forgetting about the legacy side. You know what I'm saying? Boxing legacy, and for the boxing purists, it's just kind of sucked because they everybody's trying to group us together with the casual boxing fans and the fans that like this era of boxing. See, you know what I'm saying? When you watch many eras of boxing, you want it to go like you know you're used to. You're used to seeing the best fight the best, and not the best trying to make money and fight as many what I'm saying bullshit fights as they can before they retire. So that's what we're looking at right now. You know what I'm saying? You only got a few fighters that's trying to do that. Mill, he fights the best. Then you got his brother who's not trying to fight the best. You know what kind of bullshit is Jamel Charlo on, man. I thought he was, you know what I'm saying, like his brother, and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, he's the weaker half of the goddamn Lions only team. Calling out motherfuckers, doing a Ryan Garcia, and then he making us look bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? You can't be doing that, bro. That's like the ultimate sin. You know, just like Mike Tyson told him, man, name names, bro. And you go fight them names that you name. Don't be calling out folks and then talking about you got to take a COVID test. I'm not fighting nobody under 25. Bro, that's weak. You know what I'm saying? You know, I love the Charlos, but Mel, man, you know what I'm saying? And then now it's fuck the fans. You know what I'm saying? The people who buy the tickets, the people who support you. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, because you don't want to fight no competition. You know what I'm saying? We were getting on Triple G and Canelo for this kind of stuff. Now here you go. You know what I'm saying? They were ducking you and we were supporting you because they were ducking you, but now you done they done, messed up your whole mentality because you can't get those fights. You still got to go fight the best. You know, go up there and fight David Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Win or lose, you know what I'm saying? You'll still be the man because you moved up a weight division. You dared to be great. You saw Canelo just lose to Bivol, you know what I'm saying? And it didn't, you know what I'm saying, even though it knocked him out the pound for pound, you know what I'm saying, he's still okay. You know what I'm saying? He's still undisputed at 168, right? So why don't you just do the same thing? Go where the big fights are, man. You know what I'm saying? And don't stop being stagnant and fighting Soluskis, you know what I'm saying? And no, that dude ain't nobody, bro. Nobody knows who that is. I know it got canceled, but nobody knows who that is, bro. No, that's not gonna do you any good. You know what I'm saying? While your brother is out here defeating everybody, he beating everybody ass and talking shit and taking names, undisputed champion at 154. I mean, that don't make you feel no kind of way. I thought they're supposed to be competitive. He says, what's going on? He said boot a younger bud. Uh no, no. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's a younger bud. I think he's like a younger Roy Jones Jr. You know what I'm saying? He's a younger Roy Jones Jr., not Bud. You know what I'm saying? I think Jerron Boots in his skill set. I think he could do a lot more than than um than Bud. You know what I'm saying? I think he could do a lot more. I think Bud got the experience on him, but I think Boots Ennis, say he could do a lot more in the ring than than Terrence Crawford right now. You know, say at this stage of his career. He said Ricky Beaver says facts. He said I think Spence weight would translate to more power at 154, 160. Yeah, yeah, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? I mean, his first fight was what 152. He was up. He weighed 152. Had a few fights at 150. You know what I'm saying? And he came back down to 147. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? He's definitely built for that weight. You know what I'm saying? This is Dog Money says he started at 154 and he bring the wood he bring the wood at that weight. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, EJ don't give a damn, you know what I'm saying? Shit, he'll go on up the hill shit. He said he'll go up to 160 to fight Canelo. So that tell you where his mindset is. He believed he could beat Canelo. So I think he could beat his ass too. You know what I'm saying? But Canelo gonna have all kind of stipulations and shit. You know what I'm saying? In there, where he can rehydrate at and all this kind of stuff to get the advantage. You know what I'm saying? He said, I want to see EJ versus Castan. Oh man, yeah, man, Macadon won. You just called it, bro. You just called it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know why? And we all know why, right? Because Castano beat EJ in the amateurs. You know what I'm saying? And I know EJ is eyeing that fight. You know what I'm saying? That's a fight he won't, you know what I'm saying, that get back. Unlike Bud Crawford, who did not want to fight, you know what I'm saying, Ugas, you know what I'm saying, who beat him a couple of times in the amateurs. You would think that Terrence Crawford would want that get back or Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? That see these fights, see he stayed over that top rank and he fucked up his pro career. You know what I'm saying? Fighting these dudes like Jose Benavidez and Green Machine and people that you don't know, man. Nobody want to see that shit, man. He said Megadon once said EJ started at 154. Easy work. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Even though in the era that Jamel fought, shit, could you imagine EJ in the mix? You know what I'm saying? With what's his name? Julie the Rock, J Rock and Lubin and shit, Rosario and shit. You know what I'm saying? All some of these dudes, man, and Castano and man, that division and Swift and you know what I'm saying, all them dudes and Laura and Trout and you know what I'm saying, up in there with them dudes right there. Oh my God, that would really show his pedigree. You know what I'm saying? Tony Harrison, they just got a lot of dudes who can fight up there. You know what I'm saying? All of them got their particular Achilles heels. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It would for EJ to be in that group, you know what I'm saying? That would have been hellified. You know what I'm saying? I think it would have came out on top though. He said, "What's up, Naughty Crash? What's going on, bro?" He says, "What's up, Pool?" He said, "I enjoyed the Danny fight because I'm a Danny fan." But he says EJ beats them 10 times out of 10. Yeah, yeah, I think so too. I think so too. You know what I'm saying? But Danny damn sure look good, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, with shows. Look at this shit here. See that? There they go with that damn bullshit. With spamming my damn chat, man. Spamming my damn chat with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We got some straight haters. You got some straight dickheads out here, man. You know what I'm saying? He said Pacquiao payday. Yes, sir. Pacquiao payday. You know, let me see. Y'all know Floyd Mayweather talking about coming back, bro. He need to stop. You know what I'm saying? He talking about coming back and fighting Conor McGregor again. You know what I'm saying? That's I mean, who wants to see that bullshit, bro? T20 says, he says, Maul, you mean yes, sir. He says, Rick Beaver says a lot of fights. He said a lot of fighters that are undefeated don't want to take a fight where they can lose. They man, that don't mean nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to tell a lot of these casual fans. It don't matter if you fight somebody. The only thing that matters is what skill you have, what kind of fighter you are, what kind of competition you fighting. You know what I'm saying? All that superficial, all that record stuff, it's superficial. You know what I'm saying? You could fight a dude with, 6 losses. That motherfucker might be good as shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? He can come in and knock out anybody. You know what I'm saying? I always go back and use the Drunken Master. Drunken Master got a lot of losses, but he gave Floyd. He damn near. He damn near. He gave Floyd all he could handle. I ain't gonna say he damn near beat him, but he gave Floyd all he could handle. That's the perfect example. You know what I'm saying, of a fighter with losses, bro. You know what I'm saying? That could give you hell. Plus, a fighter with losses once they go against somebody that's really good, like Hector Garcia went against Colbert. You know what I'm saying? He beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? Because they motivated. You know what I'm saying? When you go in there against a champion, you motivated. You're gonna fight beyond what you usually, you know what I'm saying? You're motivated to do better, to be on point. You know what I'm saying? To train harder, so it brings out the best, you know what I'm saying, in somebody. So the losses, you know what I'm saying, it don't mean nothing, you know what I'm saying, to really good fighters, you know what I'm saying. We got to get off that old stuff, it's just a selling point, you know what I'm saying, and everybody's going by, Keith Thurman, and he sold his old goddamn Manny Pacquiao, and that's why he didn't fight. That's why we didn't get the Errol Spence Jr. fight. You know what I'm saying? Because he was looking for the Floyd Mayweather fight, and he was looking for a Manny Pacquiao fight. He was looking for bigger names. You know what I'm saying? In an easier fight, and he got it. And look what happened to him. You know what I'm saying? So Rick Beaver says Spence said he walks around 180, 187. Probably do, but if you can get down, bro, without hurting yourself, that's what's up. He said dog money. We got him. You know what I'm saying? Dog money. He said EJ beat J Rock in the amateurs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He beat a lot of good people in the amateurs, bro. You know what I'm saying? J Rock, you know what I'm saying? He need to tighten up, man. He got that chin, man. That J Rock, he get caught. He said trolls is clowns. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Eric R. They are clowns, bro. It's like they ain't got shit better to do. You know what I'm saying? He says, Rick Beaver says, I know Emmanuel Augustus. He says, and Madonna in their first fight gave Floyd probably, yeah. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Once you see, you know what I'm saying, fighters, it's not about the losses, bro. It's about the skill. It's about the heart of the fighter. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's gonna get up for Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody wanted to be the first to beat Floyd, especially back then. You know what I'm saying? You saw Berto. Berto put on one of his best performances, even though he couldn't really mess with Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Berto always getting caught and getting jacked up. I used to love to watch him and Victor Ortiz. Them fights were exciting as shit. They knock each other down 2 times in the damn fight. You know what I'm saying? Going back and forth, about to knock each other out. Said T20, what's going on? He said fighters with those type of losses usually get robbed. Yep. Yep. And a lot of some of the fights they lost. I mean, Emmanuel Augustus won a lot of those fights. It's just that, he was just one of them dudes that didn't have any political clout, and they were building other fighters. You know what I'm saying? And he was a dangerous fight though for anybody because he could switch, he could do everything in the ring. He was just a total package, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he just could never get his life together. He had a sad, tragic life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these boxers, they have sad, tragic lives. They have a lot going on in their personal lives, and it affect it affect their training. And sometimes they don't have it all together. You know what I'm saying? When they come to the ring, sometimes they pay. You know what I'm saying? You can look at Mickey Bay. Fighters like that who didn't have it all together. You know what I'm saying? And they couldn't concentrate on their careers. You know what I'm saying? Because they had other shit going on. Diego's Corrales. You know what I'm saying? Motorcycle accidents and what's his name? God, I can't think about my boy name down at 135. Um, they just he got the murder case against his wife and that kind of shit. They be having all kind of stuff going on, bro. So that we don't see. And we all we know is they get in the ring, but shit, they be having like shit like going on in our life. You know what I'm saying? They got cousins who cars get repoed. You know what I'm saying? They got cousins that get shot in the streets, you know what I'm saying? And so, they whole mind don't just be on boxing, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So Charles Young says walking around weight is different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just because you walk around at 180, you don't want to fight at 180. You know what I'm saying? And Ben Israel says, Shalom to the greatest pool counter boxers. Stay on your grind, my G. He says, man down today, tomorrow, and forever. I hear you, my brother. I hear you. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know. But shit, everything's like really going quiet with the EJ and Terrence Crawford fight, man. So that might be good. And they say Terrence Crawford was down here at the UFC fight. in Dallas. And I said, shit, he's spending a lot of time going back and forth to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I remember Paul Williams, Charles Young. Paul Williams, what I'm saying? Paul Williams was a beast, bro. You know what I'm saying? Until he got knocked out by Sergio Martinez. And he walked right into that shit. You know what I'm saying? But the dude would throw like 1,000 punches. You know what I'm saying? He just, the dude could throw, but it wasn't no power behind him. But his activity level would just overwhelm people. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I think Floyd retired. And but they both talked about it. They never ducked each other. They just never got in the ring together. And I think he's I think he's I think I think he's handicapped right now. So I think he had an accident or something like that on his motorcycle. Y'all better stop. They better stop riding these goddamn motorcycles, bro. You know what I'm saying? These motorcycles and boxers, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? They don't go together, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because they constantly running into shit, getting ran over, and ending their careers. So but yeah, Bud, he's spending a lot of time down in Dallas, and that's a good sign. So I'm looking at it. It's a good sign. He was in Dallas some months prior to that. A lot of people seeing him in Dallas, so maybe they're gonna have the fight in Dallas. I'm thinking. Maybe they would have the fight there, and that'll be a good thing. Maybe that was the holding up negotiations. When you start seeing Bud down in Dallas, what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, either that or he got him some, saying some cute little chick down here in Dallas or something. He trying, what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, what I'm saying, but I take it as a good sign that maybe the fight might be in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm hoping. You know what I mean? So shit, you know. But yeah, we let me see. He said Bud got family here and there. Okay, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? But that's good, you know what I'm saying? But I was hoping maybe the fight, maybe that means that he's doing business and maybe he's trying to get acclimated, what I'm saying, around Dallas or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Uh oh, yeah, I know what I want to talk about. I wonder what that judge, remember the judge that scored the Danny Garcia gave him a draw. I was like, bro, I'm like, I wasn't even paying attention to somebody, put it in the chat. And, cause I just knew that Danny had a unanimous decision. Cause, we watched the fight and he won the majority of the rounds, but then the one judge, I'm saying, hit him with the draw. I was like, what the hell? He was watching. What was he watching, bro? You know what I'm saying? So, we got these weird judges at times, what I'm saying? They score the fights. And it's like, bro, what you know, that shit is outside of anything we saw in the ring. Oh yeah, I apologize for that video I did, y'all. Man, I had forgot that the damn thing was on. I was driving and looked like I was in a bad area and the internet had stopped. But then I saw it kept going, so I didn't know it was a big pause in there like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, on my last video about Danny Garcia, you know what I'm saying? So I know it's kind of weird to hear me say shit, it stopped. You know what I'm saying? So Roller Ramiro calling out Hasim Rockman. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That dude is just trying to keep himself relevant. And Gary Antoine Russell, you know what I'm saying? He didn't look as versatile last night. You know what I'm saying? He didn't look as versatile, bro. You know what I'm saying? He didn't look he came forward and he was just bulldozing this dude, but he was getting caught with some shots, man. That was something that I wasn't expecting. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for some movement. I'm looking for some versatility from Gary Antoine Russell. And he was getting hit hard, bro. He got rocked. And I was kind of worried for him for a second. This ranch dude, you know what I'm saying? He could box, you know what I'm saying? But Gary eventually got him. And I love, trust me, I love some Gary Antoine Russell, but what I'm saying, he's gonna have to do better if he's gonna fight like some higher skilled guys like Regis. If he fight Regis, that could go bad for him because he's gonna have to show some other wrinkles. You know what I'm saying? He can't just keep doing the same thing. Regis figure that out and catch him. You know what I'm saying? Josh Taylor, you know what I'm saying? Even though he's not looking good, you know what I'm saying? If Gary Antoine Russell, if he's trying to do the same shit against Josh Taylor, shit, I could see Josh Taylor beating him. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have to show something else, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's strong, he's powerful, he's explosive, and he's a Russell. You know what I'm saying? But he's gonna have to tighten up, bro. Rance was really loose, and his jab was had Russell's questioning. Yeah, and plus he was long. You know what I'm saying? He had to reach, and but it's the way Gary figured out. You know what I'm saying? It's the way it was his. What's going on, Ramon and Emily Jones? How you doing? Blessing. Yes, it was. Yeah, he underestimated Rance. Uh, Rance, it was his decision making. He bulldozed his way to a victory. You know what I'm saying? And you can't do that to every opponent. Yeah, he got the W. You know what I'm saying? And then I thought that he stopped the fight too early. I don't know why they stopped that fight. You know what I'm saying? I do believe that Gary would have knocked him out. But why did they stop the fight like that? The dude looked into his eyes. Maybe we didn't see. He said, "What's going on, Cash Crypto? What's going on, my brother?" Maybe we didn't see what the ref saw. Yeah, yeah, but the ref stopped that shit too fast. The dude walked to him. His legs wasn't loose. Um, you know what I'm saying? The usual things we see. At least give the man an 8 count. Well, he did give him 8 count, but what I'm saying is like give him a chance to go out there and one more round. You know what I'm saying? Give the man one more round. You know what I'm saying? Don't just call off the fight and he done got up and did everything you wanted him to do. You know what I'm saying? You put the gloves in your hand, you shook the gloves and you waved it off. So it's like, what's going on? What's up with that? You know? So I did want Gary Antoine Russell to win, but I wanted him to win. Saying more convincingly. I wanted to see him add. I wanted to see him some skills. Saying I want to see him. Saying add some new wrinkles to his boxing game. Saying not just that bull rush. Saying the Russells are known for skills. Saying not brutal come forward, saying type tactics. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't see that last night. What I saw was, saying a fighter who just kind of, saying just kind of out strength. He just kind of used his physicality to beat that dude. And like he didn't have any answers on how to get inside, saying on the Rance. And Rance was just timing him, man. He was timing him. Every time he came in, he hit him with that damn right, and I'm talking about Russell. He rocked him. You know what I'm saying? He went a few feet over, and I was like, shit. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like it kind of reminded me when EJ got hit by Ugas, and you was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? His back went to the ropes. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, damn, man. This I know he ain't fit to get knocked out, bro. I said, I know this ain't fit to happen. But he wasn't using no head movement. He wasn't using no what I'm saying? He wasn't using no lateral movement. So it was just kind of weird, what I'm saying? Like, maybe he just caught him, what I'm saying, on a day, what I'm saying, where he just wasn't his head wasn't in the game or something. I don't know. What I'm saying? I just thought that was weird, bro. What I'm saying? So good evening, Roman and Emily Jones says, good evening to all chat, said blessing to you all. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm pretty sure everybody's kind of looking at Gary Russell right now, Antoine Russell with the side eye. They're like, bro, what was that? You know what I'm saying? You way better than that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't, what I'm saying? You're looking at Boots, and Boots are, what I'm saying, you always put Boots and Gary Antoine Russell together because of the amateurs, and everybody thinks that Gary Antoine Russell, if he was to move up to 147, could give Boots some trouble. Well, that version of Gary Antoine Russell don't give Boots any trouble. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't see Gary Russell giving Boots any kind, not that version of him. He's gonna have to he's gonna have to tweak some things, man. He's gonna have to do some things, man. He can't do that against Boots. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna need more of the movement. He's gonna need more head movements. He's gonna need more boxing, at least jab, bro. Use your jab. You know what I'm saying? You got one. I heard Gary was telling him. He said, "Man, stick." He said, "Stick that jab up and down." He was telling them, but for some reason, he just wanted to go in there and hook off on them, and it worked eventually. It worked eventually, but shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to set up your shit. You got to set up your punches. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know what's going on with Antoine Russell, but he got to remember, man, he's in the big leagues now. He can't be, what I'm saying, he can't be half stepping, and everybody, watching him. You know what I'm saying? The leagues, the other boxers. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to turn into a goddamn journeyman overnight. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's still got a long way to go, and right now he's not on Boots level. Even though I don't see anybody at 147 who's able to really mess with Boots, man. You know what I'm saying? Boots is on another level, bro. You know what I'm saying? Boots is you done already had what damn near 28 fights. You know what I'm saying? So he's ready for a belt. You know what I'm saying? And Gary Antoine Russell, he just looked like he's still trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Ben? Ben says Pool. He said the boots that fault. Boots that fault. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that is, man. You know? So I'm not even interested in that, what Tank, man. Tank, what is Tank gonna do next, man? Tank tripping, man. He says, Roman Emily Jones says, he says, I don't want to see him in with boots. I know. Not this version of him anyway. He says, Lois would say he just lost his brother. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about him just losing his. Yeah, yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Cash Crypto says, I definitely can't see any smaller dude giving Boots problems. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He pretty much, if you think about it, you know what I'm saying? Boots is such extraordinary talent. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I don't, who could give him a problem at 147? Tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? I don't see. I was saying the other night. I was saying they don't have any really good journeymen like that no more. That can, saying like really shake you up. Josecito Lopez was a good journeyman, but what I'm saying, who could give you a pretty good scrap. But Lipinets, he destroyed Lipinets, Thomas Delorme. Shit, the only people he can fight right now is champions. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, JV? JV says Gary A fights like Bud. He said, but their emotions and unnecessary recklessness. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and that's a good point. That is a good point. You know what I'm saying, and he can't do that with top A fighters, with top elite fighters. He will get exposed if he come in there fighting like that. Um, with your head first, leading with your head first, jumping in. And I know he don't have the dimensions, you know what I'm saying, to fight from a distance. But you saw how he fought Postal. So he was able to get on the inside of Postal, and he was using his skills. You know what I'm saying? He need to get back on that. Ben Israel says, he said, Pool, he said the boost that fought Russell yesterday is not the boost today, not the boost today. About Russell yesterday. Oh yeah, yeah. He said Boots will put him to sleep. Yeah, at this point, you know what I'm saying. I do believe so, and maybe what I'm saying, he just need to keep fighting at 140. Keep fighting at 140 and get his feet wet. You know what I'm saying. Competing on a high level. Uh, let's say Andre Edwards says Antoine. He said Antoine, He said, I'm not a defensive fighter and never will be. He said he will always fight that way. So that's the style everyone has to prepare for, to endure and find a way to beat him. Right. Front forward, offensive, you know what I'm saying? Always, always putting on pressure fighter. This is Romeo Emily Jones says, I want to see Boots go to 154 and not mess around with the scraps left at 147. Yeah, that's what look like. That's what all of the action is going to be. You know what I'm saying? That's what everything, all roads are leading to 154. You know, Terrence Crawford talking about moving up. Terrence Crawford talking about moving up. Everybody, Keith Thurman, you know what I'm saying? Danny Garcia already there. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence Jr., you know what I'm saying? Everybody moving up that way. You know what I'm saying? But that means there's going to be belts left at 147. So Boots, if you want some kind of legacy, some kind of accolades, you know what I'm saying? I could see him cleaning up. That's the only reason he'll stay at 154 to clean up them belts. You know what I'm saying? If he can get them together. He said, no audio, you mute, Pool. I'm mute. Y'all can't hear me? Oh, he said I was muted. Okay, I see what you're saying. He said I was you on me. Okay, he said I was muted. Okay, well JV says he says Connor Ben and Ellis would be a good fight versus Boot. Mm, I think maybe Ellis. I don't think Connor Ben. And even though Connor Ben is an exceptional athlete, I think Boots is on a way another level. You know what I'm saying? Plus his skills. Connor Ben is strong, but I don't think he have enough boxing IQ to fuck with Boots. Period. Ellis maybe his speed. You know what I'm saying? He got a little pop. Um, but I question his boxing IQ when it comes to Boots. I think Boots is a crafty, you know what I'm saying, gifted athlete. That I think he could beat Ellis to the punch, and I think he could nullify everything Ellis can do in the ring. I think once Ellis feels some of Boots' power and combinations in his offense, I think he's gonna he'd be on defense. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll be on defense. I don't see Ellis taking it to Boots at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he can take it to Boots at all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right. And plus he's just coming off the chef. He's gonna need a few fights to get back. He gonna need to fight some good talent to get sharp. You know what I'm saying? Boots already sharp. He stays sharp. And that's the difference between Boots and all these other dudes. You know what I'm saying? He stays in that ring, he stays in that gym, he stays focused. You know what I'm saying? Every time you see the dude, he's punching on a bag, or he's got that little backpack on, or he's wearing them glasses, or he's coming back from the gym or headed to the gym. So it's like this dude is crazy, man. And he says Ortiz standing on us, Thurman, Ellis, Ben, and those guys are not scraps. No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say they're scraps. You know what I'm saying? But you could take Ellis and Ben, Thurman, maybe those three right there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not scraps, but they are the up and coming 147. I don't think they're really that good, you know, anymore. Especially Thurman. You know what I'm saying? Ben. You know what I'm saying? We see Ben don't see if Ben see Ben, he's still trying to fight these. He's trying to fight these fights he can win. He's still trying to fight like he a prospect. And that's the problem. He's not looking for the real smoke. That's what got me questioning Conor Ben. He's not like his daddy. See, Nigel Ben, you know what I'm saying? Nigel Ben looked for all the smoke. He wanted to fight Roy Jones Jr. He wanted to fight the best. His son ain't like that. They're moving him, you know what I'm saying? They moving him in a different way. Then he's talking about fighting Eubanks, Chris Eubanks, you know what I'm saying, up at 168. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? They trying to get that rivalry shit started all over again in a different generation, you know. And I just think Chris is way too big for him to be talking about going up there and fighting him. You know what I'm saying? Chris would destroy his ass, you know. Just on the strength that he's a little dude, you know. Ramon and Emily Jones says, what do you think Bronner's gonna look like in 3 weeks? Well, he definitely not gonna be the old Bronner. You know what I'm saying? That shit is gone. You know what I'm saying? The old Bronner is gone. The old AB, you know what I'm saying, that used two hands and you know what I'm saying? And then he's been out the ring for how many years? And yeah, he's not gonna look great. He's not gonna look great. I mean, you saw his last fight. You know what I'm saying? He didn't look good. You know what I'm saying? So he's at the end of his career. I think it's about over for AB. You know, one thing about it, you know, AB can sell a fight. People love to see him. You know what I'm saying? See his press conferences, and he's an entertaining fighter. But I think his best days are behind him, man. Um, you know, it would take a lot I mean, I wish I was wrong. I hope he proved me wrong, but I don't expect much from him. You know what I'm saying? Especially after a layoff and going through the problems that AB has gone through. The drinking, the partying, saying the whole mental shit that he's going through. He's gonna have to rededicate himself to the sport to have any kind of semblance of what he was. And I don't think he'll ever reach those heights again in boxing. You know what I'm saying? It's just been too long. You know what I'm saying? And he missing his moment. But we'll see. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Robert Lee Jones said Boost better than all those guys today. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. But I just think that a lot of the guys today just they don't have any exceptional other gifts like Boots. Boots is one of those fighters. See, back in the past, you had a lot of guys who had the same kind of skill sets that Boot had. Either they had super high boxing IQ and they had physicality, footwork, and they were complete boxers. It was more complete boxers back in the day, and they didn't have big names. They were journeymen. Some of them were journeymen. Some of them were, you know, so you have more competition that could do more. Now you have boxers that can, do certain things well, and but they're missing different intangibles, like Virgil Ortiz, you know what I'm saying? He's missing defense. You know what I'm saying? He's a very front heavy foot offensive fighter, but shit, he fights somebody who can crack like a Boots Ennis, he gonna get jacked up. You saw what Aegis Kavalauskas did to him. Aegis Kavalauskas like really, I mean, he really almost derailed his career, bro. He's lucky that Aegis Kavalauskas don't have a second gear. You know what I'm saying? He don't really have a long second gear. That shit is like you put that shit in second, he's going for maybe 5, 10 seconds. Then he powers down. You know what I'm saying? And Virgil, he got back on his A game. But Virgil versus Boots, they talking about 3 years down the line. That lets you know what they think of Boots. Boots is the future. Ugas versus Boots is a good one. I think so too. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Ugas got a chance in hell of beating him, but as far as a journey, now I ain't gonna call Ugas a journeyman, but you know what I'm saying? Like he's a good test for championship material. You know what I'm saying? To get into that caliber, to get on that level, that status. You know what I'm saying? The fighter Ugas would solidify him as far as getting on that championship rung and fighting for belts. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think he's entitled to a title shot right now, but if he fought and beat Ugas, you know what I'm saying, that would really validate and that would solidify him as a championship contender. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be an excellent fight for him. But Boots, you know what I'm saying, he's right now he's a gatekeeper too. You know what I'm saying? He's a gatekeeper right now, even though but he's just coming off another championship loss, but he lost to Errol Spence Jr. and that's not there's no shame in that. There's no shame in losing to Errol Spence Jr. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he's still good. That's why he's still the goods. And he took a lot of punishment in that fight. So he's not probably gonna be the same. He ain't gonna be the same. Now I tell you that. That nigga got his rib broke. He got his orbital bone broke. And you know what I'm saying? He's an older guy. He's 35. So that would be a good fight for Boots. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a dangerous fight, but you know what I'm saying? Because he could, get caught with something. Because Ugas is still experienced and he's still slick. You know what I'm saying? So Boots will have to, you know what I'm saying? Or he may just go out there and blow the shit out of Ugas. You never know. Now, JV said Boots is the best 168 on down, other than EJ. He says Mel and Crawford. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. And he might be better than some of them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm with everybody else. I think Boots need that fight. He need that signature fight. He need like a Ugas, somebody to break him into the upper echelon ranks. And he need that. You know what I'm saying? That's something he do need. But shit, you know what I'm saying? The dude might be better than we think. You know what I'm saying? He might be better than we think. I want to see it. I want to see that. Oh, give me that fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Give me that Ugas Boots fight. Or give me that Keith Thurman Boots fight. He need those names. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a shame that we got Keith Thurman, we got Danny Garcia who don't want this young man, who don't want to pass the torch. You know what I'm saying? Who don't want to test themselves. Danny Garcia said it in an interview. He said he's not going to come up off my name. You know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman damn near said the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So these are the fighters we supposed to be celebrating, and the fighters that we look up to, and they're supposed to be world class fighters. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they moving right now. Anthony Jones says they're gonna have to pay Ugas crazy. I don't think so. Ugas called for that fight, y'all. He called for EJ, just like he called for Terrence Crawford. Ugas want to fight Boots. You know what I'm saying? That's Boots. Ugas is a real deal, bro. He is the real deal. That's why I respect him. What's going on, King Judah? What's happening, my brother? I say, hopefully you ain't no dang one of these crazy trolls. You know what I'm saying? And see, you Cash Crypto. He said they ducking Boots just like they duck EJ. You know what I'm saying? Well, who's ducking Boots? You know what I'm saying? Like who? Well, I mean, I know there's a lot of fighters like Virgil Ortiz who don't want to fight him. I believe if Stanionis would fight, I think he would fight Boots. I think he would fight Boots. Stanionis. Stanionis is another fighter that needs some names. You know what I'm saying? He need to be considered. You know what I'm saying? An elite fighter. You know what I'm saying? Division. That would be a great fight too. Stanionis. I think Boots would beat Stanionis. I think Stanionis way too slow. You know what I'm saying? His feet too slow. He couldn't cut off the ring on Boots. Boots will have a field day with Stanionis, even though he got power and he can box a little bit. He can box a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But mainly he has that tight defense and he got power. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about Stanionis. He got power and he got underrated defense. You know what I'm saying? So Anthony Jones said, I think he's not going to expect a huge payday, but Uga's going to want more than normal. I don't think so. Ugas is a different route, y'all. Y'all seen how much punishment this man took. This man could have quit. You know what I'm saying? They don't get paid for taking damage. Once you already, losing, you know what I'm saying, there's no chance for you to win the fight. You could quit. You know what I'm saying? Ugas didn't quit. And he was pretty banged up. And I think he would go in there and whatever the deal is, he would take it because y'all seen what Uga's old lady look like. She beautiful as hell. He gonna touch them M's. He gonna go in there and take the deal. You know what I'm saying? She don't look like she gonna stay with you if you're eating Roman noodles. You know what I'm saying? She don't look like one of them type of chicks. Look like you got to keep eating oysters. Oh, he said the link didn't work. Let me drop that again. You're gonna have to touch some M's to keep that right there. I'm trying to drop it right now. Let me see. Uh, there it is. Try it now. JV, let me see. Let me see. How loves Jesus says Donna Garcia with his crocodile tears. JV says he says how high a weight do you think Boots is going to max on at? He says how weight do you think how are you doing? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Well, I think he'll go up to he'll probably go up to 168. He'll probably go up to one. I can see him making 168. You know what I'm saying? He's a big boy. You know what I'm saying? He's a natural welterweight, which means he's a big welterweight. And I can see him going up to 168. Hell, I might be shortchanging him, man. He might try to go up to 175, but he's going to definitely be a champion in each weight class he goes up to. I can see that off the rip, unless he comes across somebody just as athletic and somebody just as dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Comes in at those weight divisions. You know what I'm saying? There's some fighters out there. that some prospects and stuff that's coming up at those divisions, you know what I'm saying, that you know what I'm saying, that could pop up and give him some trouble. You know what I'm saying? That's boxing. That's how boxing works. You know what I'm saying? Somebody come out the damn smoke, you know what I'm saying, like Clint Eastwood and shit, you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden they the shit, you know what I'm saying? They take you right on out, you know. You know, Julian Jackson was the shit till Mike McCallum came through. You know what I'm saying? So nobody thought anybody could beat Julian Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Did it work? Judah, I just pulled the link. I just dropped the link. I don't know if it's what area I'm in, but I just dropped the link. See if you can check that out. You know what I'm saying? I just dropped the link. So and see, yeah. I could be short one division, but you know, we still got to see what he gonna do up at 154. You know what I'm saying? We got to see how he handled that. You know what I'm saying? Says Danny new name is Don. Danny new name is Don. Shit, Danny looked good last night, bro. You know what I'm saying? He looked slick. He was goddamn quick. He said, I'm thinking 175, he's too damn quick. Could be, you know what I'm saying? But we have to see how he do. You know what I'm saying? Each divisions, you know what I'm saying, we got to see. Huh, really? You have to create an account. What's that about? Huh. Well, it's the same link from last night. Let me see. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Let me see. I noticed nobody ain't pop up here. I don't know what's going on. Let me see. I don't know what's up with that. Huh. Says you got to create an account. I don't know. I'm way out here in the woods though. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably what it is. Probably the internet ain't as good out here. He says, King Juice said, yes, telling me to create a link. But yeah, I see Boots. You know what I'm saying? You know, Boots is going to definitely dominate, man. He's going to dominate. Right now, there's nobody to give him any kind of problems at 147, except for EJ and Terrence Crawford. So it's just kind of sad that what I'm saying, we don't have enough fighters to go around. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Jones says, he said Danny looked good, but he's at the end, and I don't see him fighting Tony the Tiger. He said he'll get fucked. Oh, he'll get fucked over. Yeah, I think pretty much everybody see that same thing. Danny looked good against. He's a he's a world class fighter, but you know what I'm saying, only against up at 147, only against lesser competition. You know what I'm saying? I was just explaining earlier, he missed a lot of shots because he got short arms. You know what I'm saying? The only reason Jose Benavidez was able to stay in there because Danny's little. You know what I'm saying? He's a little good guy. Usually a good big guy beats a small little a good. No, I can't even say the shit. A good small guy beats a good big man beats a good small man. And Danny's just a good small man, and Jose Benavidez is not a good, big dude. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? When he goes up there, he's gonna have to, he's gonna have to be strategic. You know what I'm saying? Make sure he don't. That's why he calling out Keith Thurman and shit. That's why he's waving off that Tony the Tiger fight because Tony got the wingspan of a goddamn a damn vulture. You know what I'm saying? He got a damn 6 foot wingspan, and he'd be jabbing the shit out of Danny, and Danny wouldn't be able to do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? It'll look like that EJ fight. You know what I'm saying? Except it'll be worse because Tony can throw them things, man. He can throw some combinations, and he hits hard. You know what I'm saying? So he would get Danny the fuck up out of there for sure. What's going on, GD? He said, what's up, pool kind of boxing salute. He said, at work trying to tune in my G. No problem, bro. Hey, I appreciate you coming through, my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Seeing everybody that's coming through up in here, man. I appreciate everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Talking this boxing, you know what I'm saying? This is what's up. But yeah, goddamn Jose did y'all see? Now this is what I wanted to talk to y'all about. I say, did y'all see Danny break down, bro? You know what I'm saying? At the end in the press conference, in the ring and shit, when Jim Gray was asking them questions. Did y'all see Danny break down? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, that shit was like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? I was like, it's been like that, my brother. You know what I'm saying? It's a JV says Dimitri Andre versus Booth would be an amazing fight. Oh, Booth's too small for Demetrius Andrade, who's campaigning at 168 right now. You know what I'm saying? He's way too small right now. But I can see Boots going up there. It'll be competitive as shit though. It'd be competitive as shit though, but he's still too small, bro. Um, yeah, Danny just broke the hell down. Like, I mean, I was like, damn, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't really expecting that, saying from Danny Garcia. He always keeps such a good game face. You know what I'm saying? He's always been like, saying real mild mannered, real stoic, what I'm saying, type dude, what I'm saying, keeping everything on the inside. And he just kind of caved in last night. And, I come from the John Wayne era type shit, man. I don't like the, what I'm saying, get all ushy gushy and shit, And when he broke down, it kind of like, I was like, damn, Danny. I mean, not that I lost any respect for him or nothing like that. It's just weird to see a man break down. You know what I'm saying? And especially a man that you see as strong, and you know what I'm saying. Not that I see him as weak, but you know what I'm saying. It's just weird to see a dude break down like that. I said he must have been going through some shit, And he said the pressure of boxing. He said the pressure of boxing and the pressure of everything. It was just kind of getting to him, and I found that interesting because he done been in so many big fights. You know what I'm saying? He's been in so many big fights. I know he's human, but you would think over time that he would get used to certain things like that. But I guess it's on a case by case basis. You know what I'm saying? You never know how much. I was like, wow, man, he just kind of released to something like he was in a therapy session. And when he won that fight, maybe it opened up something. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't think he was going to be any good again after the EJ fight. Maybe he thought, I said, damn, man, I ain't never gonna be good no more. You know what I'm saying? And when he went out there and he put on a spectacular performance, the shit released a lot of it released a lot of shit on him, man. Because he was like, damn, I showed myself. You know what I'm saying? He proved to himself that he's still world class and he's still, what I'm saying, can move in the ring. He can still do this and do that. And I was like, damn, what's going on with Danny, man? This nigga is on one. He is on one tonight. And so looked like he just glad to be back. But that kind of took me by surprise. Not that I know the dude or nothing like that, but I just didn't expect to see him break down like that. I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? He says, Anthony Jones says, I look at, but I don't see it. Yeah, I read that. And so Anthony Jones says, Danny been through some real smoke, and I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him either, bro. It's just weird to see, what I'm saying, that side of fighters. You know what I'm saying? Because fighters are gladiators, and they're our warriors. So we put them in a certain place in our minds, almost like they're invulnerable, invincible. You know what I'm saying? But they're human. We know they're human, but we don't see them as human because they go out there and do something that we can't do. So we see them go out there and perform at a high level in the ring, and there's no sense of weakness. You know what I'm saying? And when you see somebody just break down and cry because of the pressure, you're like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? You start looking deeper, you're like, damn, he ain't just a gladiator, something else going on. So he got some other stuff going on. So he says Jose fucked himself. That leg blocked his potential great. Yeah. See that, like when you out here in these streets, you gotta be careful, bro. Because these guys, they do this for a living. And when you think about it like that, it's like this is all the money you're gonna make in your life when you fight. So you got to keep yourself like anybody else that works. You know what I'm saying? You can't go out to the basketball court, play basketball, sprain your leg and miss 2 days from work. But damn, you missing money from your paycheck. See what I'm saying? You got to keep yourself healthy. You know what I'm saying? In and out the ring. So you can't be out here in these streets, what I'm saying, with these little knuckleheads who ain't got nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? Like Vernon Forrest, he got shot, what I'm saying, in a robbery. You got to take care of yourself. You got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Because If you do something to your hand, it's gonna stop you from getting paid. If you do something to your leg, it's gonna affect your performance. So these fighters, they got to think on that level. They can't be out here wilding out with their boys. You know what I'm saying? Like Paul Pierce when he first got his money and he went to the NBA. He tried to go back to the club back at home, and they stabbed the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying? Before he even hit the court. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch yourself. You gotta take care of yourself on the outside, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you're different. You know what I'm saying? You touching M's, you trying to touch them M's, and everybody ain't happy for you out there, you know what I'm saying? So it could be a relative, a jealous relative, it could be, you just gotta you can't surround yourself by jealous folks and shit like that. You got to keep your environment, just like EJ, say he brought the farm and he got out of all that chaos so he can concentrate on his career and his family. You got to do shit like that, bro. And not just because you got money, just any man. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to focus on your future, if you're going to focus on your family, your wife, children, you know what I'm saying? You can't have those negative energy around you. And a lot of these dudes, they live in chaos, man. And they try to keep it real by keeping some of the same dudes around them with that toxic negative energy, and they get jealous. And women, especially when you get women coming involved, and they see the potential in you, and they want to pair bond with you and shit. That's what people kill each other over, money and women. And, so he probably got shot over something like that. And you know what I'm saying? So, look how it affected look how it changed the trajectory of his career. You know what I'm saying? He was seen as he was on his way to being one of the top guys. He got shot in the leg. Now he's just a, regular fighter, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you gotta be careful. It could really damage you could really damage yourself, your potential, especially if you're using your body to make money, you know what I'm saying, using your fist and using your physicality to make money. So EJ brings the the B out of these niggas, and his Gonzo nose ass daddy are always trying to discredit EJ. That's something. You know what I'm saying? They took that EJ fight very personally, and I don't understand because they had more blowouts with Keith Thurman and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They had more volatile situations with different folks, but I guess EJ brings so much star power to a fight. He brings so much stardom. He brings so much com- competition, competitive energy to the fight. He's like that. He's like the Super Bowl team that you're facing in the Super Bowl, and you don't want to lose the Super Bowl. And so if you get EJ on the line, that's the fight. That's your signature fight. And look like a lot of these guys, like Porter and stuff, when they lose that fight, it's almost like they can't accept it. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be, you know, Porter put so much into training. He poured so much into training, his heart, his soul, and he still lost. And he can't accept that shit. You know what I'm saying? On the podcast, he invited EJ on there, and he said, "These people say I hate on you, man. You goddamn hate on 'em." And what's his name? His co-host said, "You old hating ass nigga." He said, "Yeah, you old hating ass nigga." I thought that shit was funny as hell. Oh my god, I thought that was funny, and Porter was kind of solemn with that shit. Say you better shut your fat ass up, or you're gonna be looking for a job. You know what I'm saying? So he pulled that shit. He ran that shit in real quick. But you saw how excited they was when EJ came on the Porter way. Them motherfuckers was. I know Porter was like, these motherfuckers. They done turned up for EJ. So the truth. You know what I'm saying? And they were looking at, I know Porter was like, these motherfuckers here. You know what I'm saying? He like looking at them like they love this nigga, you know what I'm saying? And I just thought it was funny how the energy was when EJ came on there, and you know what I'm saying? They Porter was like looking at them like shit, you know what I'm saying? He just took all the oxygen out the room, and they was on his neck and stuff. And Porter couldn't stand that shit. You can look at Porter's face, he ain't like that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? That was the goddamn EJ Porter Way podcast when he came on there. and he felt that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Roman and Emily Jones said it's hard falling, and he said and you're the one carrying the family. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A man got to produce. You know what I'm saying? We're measured by what we can bring in and take care. What we can paying the mortgage and having all the responsibility. And but we're in a society where it's 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 like really slanted against us, you know what I'm saying? And you can't let that stop you though. You know what I'm saying? You're still responsible for your family. You still the bills still got to be paid. I don't give a fuck if it's a recession or a depression. You still got to take care of your family. You know what I'm saying? If the bottom fall out the market tomorrow, you supposed to have a plan. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be in a position to take care of your family. And nobody wants to hear it. When you call yourself the leader, nobody don't want to hear that, no kind of failure talk. Back in 2000, I think it's 2001, 2002, I think we had like a recession, serious recession. All kind of jobs are leaving the United States. Um, families losing homes. I mean, we have been through some things, what I'm saying, here in this country. We've seen some different things happen, and it's hard, what I'm saying, to be a young man and don't have anything and try to find, what I'm saying, the life that you need, so to build yourself up. So what we need is mentors. We need a lot of mentors, bro. And just like in boxing, what I'm saying, you need mentors, you need coaches, you need other fighters to help other fighters to build, what I'm saying, themselves up. And we don't you everybody's out for themselves, what I'm saying? They're not really trying to pay homage. Now you got EJ who's doing his part. You got a few people here and there, but imagine how much better Tank could be if Floyd just stopped with his bullshit and go in there and help his fighter get better. You know what I'm saying? That's a mentor. That helps you cut corners. That helps you cut the learning curve. If we had millionaires, black thousandaires coming back to the hood and helping these guys, what I'm saying, think a different way, what I'm saying, about life, what I'm saying, then they wouldn't be so hopeless and choose the other path. It's easy to be a gangster. What I'm saying? That's why so many of them, what I'm saying, you can just plait your hair all fucked up and wear pink shoes and smoke blunts all day, you know what I'm saying? And carry a gun and cause all kind of bullshit throughout the hood. You know what I'm saying? You can do that. That's easy. What I'm saying? I grew up with a lot of niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? And but it's very rare to have leaders, what I'm saying, that's willing to come back to the hood and mentor, what I'm saying, young guys, and take on that responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Well, one, some of these young dudes that kill you, and that's not good. So you don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these young guys, they don't want to hear nothing from the OGs. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you ain't got no money. So and then now we got the whole dynamic between black women and black men and all that stuff going on. Where women want to go on trips and they want to go. What I'm saying, they want a man that makes six figures, and I understand. What I'm saying, you don't want the bottom of the barrel, but shit, you better make sure you got dang can reciprocate. What I'm saying, you got to make sure you have all your stuff together too. And I'm not just talking about a damn apartment and what I'm saying, having your own car. What I'm saying, what I'm saying, you want somebody who's gonna know how to love and know how to what I'm saying, receive and give back. What I'm saying, that's something that's missing, that's going on today. You know what I'm saying? So, these chicks, they listening to each other and they perpetuating a lot of things, what I'm saying, amongst each other, and they believe in the hype, what I'm saying? So, and dudes, one thing about dudes is we're gonna overcome and adapt, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're not even gonna deal with it. You know what I'm saying? If it don't sound right, and what I'm saying, man, we'll just what I'm saying, we'll just deal with what we got to do, and what I'm saying, we'll just adapt to what's happening, what I'm saying, out there. And that's what women don't understand. What I'm saying, it's not the fact we're built for the long run, we're not built for the short run. You got about 15 years after you turn 20, what I'm saying, to get everything that you need. out here in these streets. So you can go out there and you can use it, you know what I'm saying, to do what you know, what you party, do what you want to do. But see, when you hit 35, 36, you know what I'm saying, and you start trying to get serious out here, you know what I'm saying, you don't have any skills to get along with a dude. You know what I'm saying? You can't pair a bomb because you've been with so many dudes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how the hell we got on that. But let's get back to box. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all can see I got I went on a tangent, didn't I? I went on a tangent on that, didn't I? And look, Yolanda, she's looking at me, she's looking at me like, yeah, I did go on a tangent and stuff. He says, Anthony Jones says, can you imagine a healthy Benavidez versus Bud or Danny? Hmm. Versus very a healthy? No, no, no. He just not that caliber of fighter. You know what I'm saying? He has some advantages because of his height and his reach, but other than that, his other skills are lacking. You know what I'm saying? He don't have anything else. His timing isn't very good. You know what I'm saying? He don't throw enough punches. He got a lot of problems, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, he has a lot of problems. But if he was healthy, I don't know how he would have developed. That's the thing. Working on your craft in boxing is everything. You know what I'm saying? Working on your craft is just see that's what people missing about Boots is that he works on his craft. That's what makes you the best. You see what I'm saying? You're working on your skills. See, you can have those skills, but you got to keep working on your skills to get better at it. You see Floyd Mayweather, he always throwing the same combinations on the bag, keeping that muscle memory going, and he's doing the same things, head slipping. That shit, it's a grind, y'all. Boxing is a grind. And you know what I'm saying? For the ones who are the best, they keep the grind going. You know what I'm saying? They put the grind on their back and they make the grind work for them. That 10,000, you know what I'm saying, hours of muscle memory. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going on. People are getting tired of the damn grind. You know what I'm saying? Boots is one of them dudes like a Floyd Mayweather work ethic. A EJ work ethic. You know what I'm saying? He don't care. He's gonna grind. You know what I'm saying? And you can see it. Every time you go on his Instagram, it's nothing but footage of him in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Hitting the bag, working out. That's how you know he's gonna be a great. You know what I'm saying? When you look at other people's Instagram, it's a bunch of bullshit on there. You know what I'm saying? When you go to Tank, he got a lot of training stuff on his. That's how you know Tank is gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Even though for a minute there I was worried about Tank, um, you know what I'm saying? His career, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that Mayweather's, you know what I'm saying, stop pointing him towards some legacy fights because he's 27 years old and he don't have a lot of time left, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's not a lot of time left for Tank to get them legacy fights in. If they keep moving him the way they moving him, he's gonna become a joke. In my opinion. Now, I love Tank. I think he's one of the best, but how long he's going to be able to fight, these kind of fights? You know what I'm saying? Before somebody be like, man, I ain't buying no damn Tank fight. You know what I'm saying? He's just going to fight another damn tomato can. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to see that shit. And I don't want to see Rolly Romero too. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? We already know Rolly can't beat Tank. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to see Rolly. I really don't want to see Tank versus Ryan Garcia. I don't want to see that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Give me another fight. Already know he'll beat the shit out of Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see, you know what I'm saying, them complicating with these negotiations of him moving up to 140. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to see that. We got to go through all that shit and he going to just go in there and knock him out. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to see that kind of shit, man? Tank is a better fighter than that. He need to be fighting the Devin Haney's. You know what I'm saying? Really, Lomachenko, he's so far out the damn matrix. What the hell going on with Lomachenko? What is going on at 135? What's happening? Then we got Devin Haney gonna have to fight this dude Cambosos again. Who wants to see that shit, bro? It's like, come on, man. It's like, either get Devin to fight Lomachenko. That's what we need to see. We need to move 135 forward, and then if he beat Lomachenko, let's get that Tank fight. That's all we want to see. You know what I'm saying? Stevenson, who is he gonna fight at 130? You know what I'm saying? He's better than all them dudes. He's better than all them dudes. I mean, I wouldn't mind to see him get his undisputed, you know what I'm saying, down at 130, but he need to come on up to 135. You know what I'm saying? Or he need to go ahead and knock out Colbert or fight Steve Martin, somebody like that. It's nothing for him at 130. Nobody fucking with Stevenson in lightweight right now. So the only people I can see messing with Stevenson is maybe a Devin Haney or a Tank. We need to see those fights. You know what I'm saying? Those are the fights that's on deck. Keyshawn Davis ain't ready yet. You know what I'm saying? Melvin Ford, they ain't ready yet. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of fights going on. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't ready yet. Tank, taking his time. Mayweather, you know what I'm saying? He's working on his own career, trying to fight Conor McGregor. We got that bullshit going on. So, right now we just at a standstill, bro. If we don't get this EJ and Terrence Crawford fight, you know what I'm saying? Who we gonna be watching? Who Jamel, Tim Zoo? You know what I'm saying? That fight gonna be over in a flash. Tim Zoo, he got knocked down by Gashal Terrell Gashal, I meant to say. And so you already know Jamel gonna go in there and beat his ass, and he ain't gonna get a lot of credit for that, y'all. No, I'm just tell you that right now. Tim Zoo ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't nobody that, he ain't no world beater. Name me name me three people Tim Zoo beat. Name me three people Tim Zoo beat. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You can't do it. Besides Terrell Shaw, that's it. You know what I'm saying? You don't know anybody else he beat. You know what I'm saying? So the dude, he just came out of nowhere from the land down under, and really that's all you know. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna go in there and get Falumaloon by Jamel, and then shit, Triple G, Canelo. We got Triple G Canelo. Nobody wants to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a old. We've seen that shit two times. We got to see it a third time. So it's just kind of they need to get back to the legacy stuff. And right now, you know what I'm saying, we got a lot of bullshit fights coming up. This was okay, with Danny and Jose Benavidez. It was a little entertaining, you know what I'm saying, just to see what Danny looked like. But we need to get 54 division going again. We need to get them dudes up there at 160. Jamal, we need them to get it going again. You know what I'm saying? So, it's right now they just moving a little slow. I have no faith in Jamal Charlo. David Benavidez can't seem to get into his next fight. Who he gonna fight? Now your boy, what's his name at 168? Don't want to fight him. Morrell. Morrell don't want to fight him no more, bro. Morrell was talking all that shit, and now you know what I'm saying that he got David Benavidez's attention. Now they're saying they don't want to fight. So now we're looking at another, saying possible tomato can, saying for Morrell Jr. to fight. So these dudes need to be fighting each other, and right now we're just in a pattern where saying fighters are not fighting each other. What's that guy named Jabek? Saying Jabek. He's supposed to have fought Demetrius Andrade, and Demetrius Andrade moved up, and Demetrius Andrade capping. Saying it's just a lot of mess. We got a lot of extra fluff going on in boxing. It's just kind of hard. It's just kind of hard. What I'm saying right now. So if Tank ain't fighting, I'm saying if we can't get a definite time on this EJ versus Bud fight, what I'm saying, then we kind of like stuck in the middle of nowhere. We got a lot of Keith Thurman trying to make bullshit fights, and you know, this is boxing is like that sometimes. You get stuck in the middle. I'm saying you get stuck in between. But what I'm saying, that's pretty much all I got. What I'm saying, I just want to come in and holler at you guys. You know what I'm saying, and what I'm saying, and see what's going on and talk about some of the stuff that's going on in boxing right now. What I'm saying, we're going what I'm saying, probably come in maybe Friday or something. We'll see what's going on with if anything done popped off. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get some sleep tonight, you know what I'm saying? I like to thank Yolanda, you know what I'm saying? I like to thank Cash Crypto, you know what I'm saying, Roman and Italy Jones, Anthony Jones. I like to thank JV, JD, you know what I'm saying, King Judah, you know what I'm saying, how loves Jesus. I like to thank you, JV. You know what I'm saying? Cash Crypto. I like to thank everybody for coming through. You know what I'm saying? Ben Israel. You know what I'm saying? I like to thank everybody for coming through. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what we got. Actually, he said, see y'all next time. Stay blessed. Yes, sir. And then, look out for my videos. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have them out there. And, what I'm saying? We'll come back live and, we'll chop it up some more. Bye bye, Yolanda. You know what I'm saying? You have a good night, y'all. Peace out. You know what I'm saying? This has been Pool Kind of Boxing for the boxing heads and the boxing minds. And I see you guys in the next one. Peace out, y'all.